Hello, this is Mrs. Ross, and this is Lesson 102, Practice Set in Starred Problems. You are not going to need two different colored highlighters, but what you are going to need is a pencil and a sheet of paper, because we've got a lot of vocabulary with this lesson. Math vocabulary. So let's go on. Okay, so let's see if we can somehow color coordinate this vocab that we have. Here we go. So this is corresponding angles. Okay, and for corresponding angles, this means that the positions correspond. That doesn't make any sense whatsoever, but I'm about to show you what corresponding angles are. So the position of the angles correspond. How is that even a definition, for the love of Peter, Paul, and Mary? Okay. For example, in this picture, it says name 4 pairs of corresponding angles. So angle U and angle S are corresponding. Angle V and angle T are corresponding. Angle Y and angle W and angle Z and angle X. So hopefully you can kind of see. So this is going to correspond to this because it has the same position. Yeah. That really doesn't make a whole lot of awful sense. It makes more sense the more that you do, I'll tell you that much. But let me erase that and get a different color for our next. Oh, no, I don't want to go to the next one. No. Oh, great. Okay, there we go. Let's do blue. Okay. Alternate interior angles. So this is going to be inside, which is in this box right here. This is the inside between the two lines. So alternate interior. Okay. So we have, oh, what? Sorry. They're across from each other. So these, angle U and angle X, angle T, and angle Y. So they're alternate. They're on the opposite sides of the original line. These are called transverses. Okay. And so U and X are the same and T and Y are the same. These are all properties of a line that is cut by parallel lines. And you'll see this again in pre-algebra and algebra 1, but it's going to become your bread and butter really when you get to geometry. So right now we're just kind of trying to give you an idea of, hey, this exists. This is you're gonna see this. Just know that it exists, and you'll get into it much deeper later. So alternate exterior is outside. So that means it's outside of the box. So these two and these two. So let's see. And if they're alternate, it has to be on the opposite side of the line, right? So angle V and angle W and angle S and angle Z. Okay. Stay with me. We're almost done. So we've done 3 different types of lines. Corresponding angles. Angles. Alternate interior, alternate exterior. And then it says if the measure of angle W, if this is equal to 80 degrees, what is the measure of all of the other angles? So I know that angle W and angle Y are the same. I know that where else is W? W and V are the same. So I've just done this one and this one. And then I know that angle W plus angle S is equal to 180. So this is 80 plus, that's an angle, not LS. Equal to 180. So that means S is 100. So I have that one. And what do I know about angle S? I know that it's the same as angle U and the same as angle Z. So that's 100. U, Z. And I know V and T are the same. And I know that Z and X are the same. So basically, just knowing the one angle, I can get all of them. Okay, so these are, okay, they've added a step. So what we have to do is we have to do combine like terms, and then we're going to add or subtract, and then we're going to multiply or divide. And the whole goal is to get X equal to something, or Y, or W, or whatever it is, okay? So this is kind of the pattern we're going to follow for these four. Let me change my colors here. Okay, so the first thing, step one, is combine like terms, and I have this and this. So I know that 3 plus 1 is 4W minus 10 equals 90. And we've been doing these kind of problems for a while, so I know that my first step is to add or subtract. I'm trying to get rid of everything that's connected to W. So my 4W comes here, that goes away. This is equals, this is 100. And W is equal to 25. Okay, so I'm sorry, I didn't tell you when I did my step 2. So this is multiply or divide. Okay, over here, let's see, we have 1x plus 1x plus 2x. So 1 plus 1 is 2, plus 2 is 4x. Those are all going to go away. And then I have plus 10 minus 10. So those cancel, and I get 4x equals 180. This is a one-step problem. Okay. 180 divided by 4 is 45. Okay. All right, here we have 3y. Oh, did you see this? Sneaky, sneaky. Okay, let me start this one over. Let me pick a different color. So here's my equals. So my whole goal, remember, is to get x equals, or here, y equals. So I've got to get y all to one side first, okay? So I'm trying to combine like terms. That's my step 1. And here it's going to mean combining y's. So let me erase that equals there. I'm just going to circle it so we don't forget it's there. So this is 1y and this is 3y. So I'm going to take the smaller and I'm going to bring it over to the larger. So 3y minus 1y is 2y. My plus 5 comes down. My equals comes down. This is going to go away, and I have negative 25. Now I have my two-step problem, right? So first step is to add or subtract. I'm going to get rid of this 5 because it's not attached to y. 2y comes down. Equals comes down. This goes away. This is negative 30. We divide. That's second step. Multiply or divide. So y is equal to negative 15. That was pretty involved. Oh, no, I already picked that color. Let's pick a different color. Here we go. All right, so same situation over here. My equals is here, and I have n on this side and n on this side. So I'm going to take the smaller, and I'm going to bring it over here. This goes away. 4n minus 2n is 2n. My minus 5 comes down. My equals comes down. My 3 comes down. Now I can do my two-step problem, plus, minus. I want to get rid of the 5. This goes away. Okay, divide, multiply, divide. So I'm going to divide by 2. N equals 4. Oh boy. Okay. So first thing I have to do here on both of these is to distribute. Okay. So let's distribute that. 3x just comes down. Minus 2 times x. I'm going to say, oh, fart on a monkey. Oh, excuse me. Let's see. Yeah, we'll do plus. Negative 2 times negative 4. Okay. Equals 32. I like doing this plus and then taking the sign of both of these. Then I know I can't go wrong if I take the sign with me. Here I just put it here. We could do it plus negative 2 times x and we get the same thing. So I hope that I didn't confuse the fire out of you there. Let's simplify here and see what we can get. 8 is equal to 32. And then I can combine these and I get x or 1x, whatever, however you want to do it. Minus 8, minus 8. I think it's 24, but okay, awesome. There we go. Ooh, that was a rough one. Okay, let's try over here. First thing we do is distribute. So my 3x is just going to hang out. My equals hangs out. I have 2 times x plus 2 times negative 4. 3x equals 2x plus a negative 8. Okay, so I need to combine my x's. I'm going to take the one that's smaller and take it to the one that's larger. So that goes away. I have 1x equals negative 8. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and stop this since our practice set was so long, and we'll do the starred problems in the next lesson. So this is lesson 102 practice set, and we'll do lesson 102 starred problems here in just a minute.